So according to the first video, these are the management functions. First is planning, which is an exercise in problem solving and decision making. Organizing, the process of bringing together physical, financial, and human resources and developing productive relationships amongst them to achieve organizational goals. Next, the staffing, the function of manning the organization structure and keeping it manned. Directing, it is the part of managerial function which activates organizational methods to work efficiently for achievement of organizational goals. Controlling, it implies measurement of accomplishment against the standards and correction of deviation, if any, to ensure of achievement of the organizational goals. So, in the next video, I learned that there are 4 kinds of manager. First, the top managers, which are responsible for overall direction of the organization. The middle managers, the implementer of the company's strategies. The first line, to manage the performance of entry-level employees, and the team leader, which have no formal supervisor. So, according to the video, managers' roles are as follows. So, interpersonal, being a figurehead, being a leader, a liaison, being informative, and being decisional. What management skills are required to become a manager? So, first is you should have technical skills, which specialized procedures, techniques, and knowledge required to get the job done. The human skills that can be summarized as the ability to work well with others. Conceptual skills, able to recognize and understand complex problems and perspective. And last is being intelligent. So these are the top 10 mistakes a manager makes. Insensitive to others, being cold and arrogant, betrays trust, overly ambitious, playing politics, specific performance problems, unable to delegate or build team, unable to staff effectively, unable to think strategically, unable to adapt to boss life with different style, and lastly, over-dependent on advocate or mentor. So according to the video, these are the practices that most management are using. So the employment security, selective hiring, self-managed teams, and decentralization, high wages contingent, training and skill development, reduction of status differences, and sharing of information. So, scientific management. According to the video, it is a thoroughly studying and testing different work methods to identify the best and the most efficient way to complete a job. So, Frederick W. Taylor, he is the father of scientific management and he works at Midvale Steel Company. So, the principles of scientific management. First, science. It is to develop science for each element of work. The full potential. Scientifically select, train, teach, and develop workers to help them reach their full potential. Cooperate. Cooperate with employees. Divide. Divide the work and responsibility equally between the management and the workers. Gilbreth motion studies. So, motion study is breaking each task or job into its separate motions and then eliminating those repetitive and unnecessary. This study was conducted by Frank Gilbreth and Gillian Gilbreth. The Gantt chart. The Gantt chart is a graphical chart that shows which task must be completed at which time in order to complete a task. So, the Gantt chart was created by Henry Gantt.